That is the comedy guy. Kind of thinking on it. You know, my father's side, my father, on my Filipino and my Indian side, both sides are all fucked for life and shit with the disrespect and all. That cannot be changed at this point. You know, I'm talking about the highest. I am the highest. And you know, my grandfather, he was a Brahmin. He was a Brahmin high priest. Okay. Talking about high shit, right? He was a Hindu, you know, Brahmin high priest. You know, so he knew about all the gods and shit and fucking lived that shit. You know. But what he didn't anticipate himself doing was up on the disrespect that J Life here calling that shit. You know. A Brahmin high priest, which is for them people over there, that is the highest. To be having the spiritual knowledge and shit of that. But when it was time to give out some gold bars, right? Because he had that shit, because he was, you know, they get showered and shit with all the fucking money and gold and shit. When it was that time to hand out the gold bars, he had cut me out. Just like my father cut me out of fucking the shit, you know. That double disrespect there, you know, man. You know, man. It's a great story to have, that I had a grandfather that was a Brahmin high priest and shit. That's cool for story and shit. But the story goes on, and his story ends. You know what I'm saying? Well, mine go on in the eternal, right? But he didn't know that his own grandson, you know, talking his old God, but you know, but he didn't foresee. He didn't have no clairvoyance there, and he's supposed to be guru master, right? But he couldn't see me. And when it came time to hand out the gold bars, he gave it to, and he cut me out because he said I'm only half a Brahmin. So that was some fucking racism and shit. Right up on there. As I said, they've always been racist on the J. And even, like, non-whites being racist on the J. I remember my cousin was calling me fucking names and shit. My Filipino cousin was calling me because I had making fun of my Indian shit. So there it is. Brahmin high priest, but not high enough. And definitely not the highest. In fact, he disrespected the highest. As that guy can only laugh at these fucking clowns. But yeah, I can legit say my fucking grandfather. And I'm the best. Well, that's been well proven. And shit. Throughout the years. And here we are. 2020 it started, right? The G Life. And it came together, but it keeps on getting more and more complete and shit as I fucking step back and look at it all. But my parents thinking they're the one, but they don't fucking, oh my gosh, what I've done there is unreal. And I didn't even have to do anything, that's the thing. I don't have to do anything there. That's all taken care of when it comes to that. But yeah, there's no one left. I got a crazy at that shit. But I can sit back and laugh at this shit. It's all fucking done and shit. And I remain the highest. I will always be the highest. This is the guy. It's just the beauty. I am the beauty. This guy. Who is the bad? Man. That's always just appetizer with me. With those needs. You know. I don't need main course no more. You know, because the main course kills you anyway. The main course is fucking the G life and shit, the fucking spiritual shit, journey, you know. But like I said, I need for themselves, and they become more hateful because they don't know how to do it like that. And my shit is in place, and I'm the best. Did I say it? Yeah, I'm saying it again. I am the best.